welcome back to 360 Stay
Stay
Home,
Home.
episode 4.
Yeah, we're already at episode 4. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, man. I'm actually seeing a lot of people right now. There's 83 viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Oh, are you serious?
Wait. You know what? We need to make this 100. Guys, go ahead and share this out.
Keep sharing.
Yes. Okay, how about we all say hello to everybody? Let's pick like 2-3 people. I'll start from the top. June, Arif, and Daniel. Welcome to the stream.
I see June too. I remember him from the last episode.
I'm seeing Adib Alex. He's in the stream right now. Adib. Hi, Adib. What's up?
I see Akib.
Because Adib, you know Adib Alex, right? He texted me, Muaz, is FF7 worth buying? He texted me on WhatsApp.
Oh,
and I'm like, then I told him, go, bro.
Hey, guys, we reached 100. We just reached 100.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hey, hi Jasmine, what's up? Oh, what's the topic for today? Well, let me tell you what the topic is for today, all right? So for today's episode, we will be talking about some of the major game releases in 2020 and which ones we think will be the game of the year.
And we swear we have talked this out with the producers. Animal Crossing will not be part of the list. So don't worry if you're thinking about game of the year.
You don't know that.
It's gonna be a fun episode. So bring all of your friends to come into the live stream right now.
And this week's top 3 is basically the top 3 worst type of people to have on your team. Yeah. So we will cover that later. What?
You said that.
What?
Top 3
I'm the best type of people to have on your team. Okay? Hi Jin, what's up? I see you in the comments. I see you in the chat.
Hey, let me say something. If you guys ever watch our 360 show before, you would know you do not want Shufei on your team. Like I did that I think a couple times. I tried to support her, but she brought down my points, which is why I bungee jumped last season. So maybe
I did that on purpose. You don't know that.
Maybe this season is gonna be a bit different. We're gonna have some fun for this season.
Okay, so what games do we have? Because I posted this on Discord to my guys, and they asked me, isn't it too early to talk about the top games of the year? Because it's only April.
Yeah, but this is prediction.
Yeah, this is what we predict will be the top 10 games of the year. So we picked out 10. All right, so let's start with the first one. Moss, do you want to start first?
Obviously.
Because Moss loves
I just say
game.
one thing. There's a lot of people asking, where's Maxhaze? Don't worry, it's a comment.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the list of games that we'll be predicting they'll be winning the game of the year for 2020. The first one is obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yes, that's right.
And that when did it come out?
It's already out. It's already out. On the 10th
have you played it?
I did for a bit actually. There's a reason why, but yeah, so far it looks pretty good. Graphic wise, story wise, I'm gonna talk about it in a bit, but yeah, that's for the first one. That's the first list. Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the second one is, if I'm not mistaken, is Doom Eternal.
Yeah, so Doom Eternal is a game. I'm sure if you guys don't know Doom is like one of the OGs in FPS. It's basically a game where you de-stress by killing like demons and stuff. Like it's all like metal music, like rah, and then you just go around killing. That's the only thing you do. Graphics is amazing. There's a lot of blood and gore. You enjoy doing it. So I was playing it on my stream. I haven't finished it yet, but it's an amazing game.
Again, one thing that you guys need to know about Faraz: good graphic, FPS. These two, he's sold. All right, what do we got next for our list?
Okay, the third on the list. Well, we have mentioned this in like our previous episodes. This is one of my go-to games right now, and this is Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I know you said that we won't mention it today, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. All right, so if you guys don't know what Animal Crossing is, it is basically a social simulation game, and it sparks joy in people. All right, and it gives a sense of ownership to island and villagers. Okay, and want to provide the best and beautiful home to your little. Yeah, can you? Okay, I mean, I know you guys haven't tried it, but can you admit to me that it is cute? It's so cute, right?
You know, even the way you say the name of the game, you just said, my game is Animal Crossing. You know the way you say it, like you force me.
I'll take it. It's I mean, for a Nintendo game, and a lot of fans been talking about it, and yeah, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, even
Jasmer.
Jasmer
Yeah.
gets it. Okay, next one on the list is Half-Life Alyx. So this one, I'm pretty sure the three of us have not played it. Because it's on the VR, we don't have a VR in our place. HD has one, but we haven't had the chance to go to the office, so you guys know why. So Half-Life Alyx is a 2020 virtual reality first-person shooter by Valve. If you guys don't know what it is, Half-Life is one of the most famous games of all time. They were waiting for a newer, I think the third edition to come out, but Valve was like, you know what, we're just gonna give you a VR game. However,
Why? I need the Half-Life 3.
I don't know, but however, dude, the reviews are 10 out of 10 out of like 20,000 reviews, so that's all I got to say for this game.
Mostly positive. All right, so what do we got next after Half-Life Alyx? We have Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
2070. Yeah, so everybody know about Cyberpunk 2077. It's a CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most interesting releases of the upcoming year. They've been hyping it up from I think it was 2 years ago up till now, and quite recently, as you guys should know, even Keanu Reeves is in the game.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Everybody knows that CD Projekt Red. This is his
The Witcher 3.
they're popular amongst their popular games is obviously The Witcher 3. And
Yes.
where Witcher 3 had.
What? You're spoiling the whole thing. What?
Okay, fine,
You're
fine.
spoiling the
fine.
whole thing, man. We're
All
just
right.
supposed to mention the game, bro.
Okay,
What?
fine.
Okay,
Okay, that's
one,
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, the next one is The Last of Us Part 2. You guys probably noticed from The Last of Us Part 1, the post-apocalyptic game that came out on PS3 was so good that 3 years later, they put it out on the PS4 Remastered Edition. Our guest will be, supporting my opinion when he comes in the show. But yeah, let's move on to the next one right now.
All right, next one we have Ghost of Tsushima. All right, this stunning open world game takes place during the first Mongol invasion of Japan. It's a third-person stealth combat, and it features samurai era weapons as well as fancier gadgets like smoke bombs and flaming projectiles. And Ghost of Tsushima was announced, I think it was 2 years ago, alongside with, if I'm not mistaken, with Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, I just remember I saw the E3 video.
Everybody away, and it looks so good, the graphic and everything. And I know for a fact that this game can be the game of the year. But yeah, let's proceed with the next one. Next one we have Resident Evil 3. Okay, remake.
The remake.
All right, this is the so to speak, like the continuation after Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3 is another killer remaster from Capcom, and everybody knows that Resident Evil 2 was the game of the year, and this one comes along with a new boss, which is Nemesis. Everybody knows Nemesis. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil, and I know for a fact that this is
zombie games always deserve to get like
and guys, it sold more than 3 million copies worldwide. It's insane. It's crazy.
Okay,
so
last but not least,
no, it's two more.
Not two more ones.
Two more.
Oh, 2 more.
All right, so number 9 on the list we have Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this game is an RPG. All right, it's a live sim real-time tactics affair, and it's a grand strategy game all rolled into one. All right, so this game, right, it quickly became Steam's biggest launch this year.
Are you still up till now? Yeah. Top selling.
I've seen the game on Twitch. I don't know what it's about. I don't think it's gonna be my kind of game. But yeah,
but the cool thing
but
is,
can you imagine, like within 2 hours, right, of the launch, the game had like 100,000 concurrent viewers. That is big.
And the cool thing is you can jump in with your army, and you can talk to the mic, and if you shout it, charge, all of your enemy, all the AIs will charge towards the enemy.
It's voice control.
Faraz, and you know what?
What?
It means, right, it almost beat Doom Eternal in concurrent players.
Oh snap!
And I know Faraz streamed that game that day, so I'm just saying.
I never said Doom Eternal is the best game of the year. I never said that.
Okay, we have the one last one.
Yes, and the last one, of course, we have to mention this, and this is Valorant. All right. If you guys don't know what Valorant is, it is a shooting game, and this game, like, it's insane. Like, have you seen when it's released? Like, how many viewers were there?
a
It's
lot.
Watching the
always
game.
like plus a million. Okay, it's of course because of the fact that they're giving out beta keys, which is an
Yes.
unfair way to do it because they're only giving it to influencers and streamers in like NA and Europe.
Yes,
And
yes, that's true. That's true.
Watch the stream for like hours, days just to get the keys. But I mean, the game is it's Overwatch.
So
and CS:GO.
maybe some of you guys might not know about Valorant, but the game is like a combination of, so to speak, like Overwatch / Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
yes, CS:GO. It is. I think the map is quite similar. It's just that the characters in the game, right? It resembles League of Legends heroes a bit.
Yeah.
And they have spells, so it's different from CS:GO in that way. But the map is kind of similar. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm not
I would
sure
really
if it resembles like League of Legends
It,
characters.
it does a little bit. Like I feel like that's my
I mean,
personal
the
opinion.
design, I think looks yes, but the abilities and stuff is all different on. And the character stories and all is different. I think the design, because it's all from Riot. Like if you look at Riot, they released like 5 games, the Runeterra card game and all stuff. So
Yeah.
it looks like that.
Yeah, but
so-
it's quite similar lah. It's okay. So you know how CS:GO, before you start the game, right? You get to buy your guns and stuff, and then you start. So like Valorant is the same thing, but the only difference is they have superpowers, so you can use spells as well, like in the game. Yeah, so that's cool. So that's our top 10. Alright. So yeah, what do you guys think? Like,
I think I don't know. You guys go first. I don't know yet.
Yeah. I already have my pick. I'm gonna pick it in a bit.
Same. Alright, okay. Let's start with you, Ma, since you've already picked it. Which are
within those 10 games? Which one will I pick for the game of the year? I'm gonna pick Final Fantasy VII Remake and Ghost of Tsushima. That's my pick.
Okay.
That's my pick. What do you guys think?
Not bad.
All right,
For
what
me-
about you guys? Shuve.
Well, for me, I think it's Animal Crossing.
Okay. All right, I'm out.
Okay, Animal Crossing and Valorant. These two. It can be either these two.
Wow.
Well, I picked Valorant, right? You like
you
Valorant,
agree?
right?
Yes, Valorant. The guys behind League of Legends. Wow.
Yeah, but
You know that,
I
huh?
know the reason why I think it might be these two. I have facts.
What's the other
Okay.
game?
All right. She
Oh,
said
just
Valorant.
Valorant. Okay.
Valorant. Okay, Prasa's
so
got yours.
before I say, everyone in the comments, you know our top 10, so pick 2 as well in the comments, and we want to compare. So my one is gonna
Mobile
be.
Legend. No.
Get out of here, man! We're talking about Game of the Year. Cyberpunk 2077 and The Last of Us Part 2.
I'm surprised none of you picked Resident Evil 3 because I saw somewhere in the
It's a
comments.
remake,
Yeah,
yo.
but someone said in the comments, where is it?
No.
Resident Evil
Let me-
series remix is the best. Sean Gore said that.
Yeah, I will. For my side, I will tell you guys, the viewers, why I didn't pick Resident Evil 3. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it later in a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's a question to everyone: which game do you wish to be on the 2020's Game of the Year? Just comment down below.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be games that we listed. It can be on like your own that
Yeah.
you have thought about. So yeah, but while you guys are thinking about that, let's go into our top 3 worst type of people to have in your team. Let's show
go.
the clip right here.
In third place, we have the spawn trappers, specifically in shooting games. We are talking about those who love to camp outside of the spawn zone and kill people once they respawn. You know those people? They won't leave your base, won't move around or play a shooting game the way it's supposed to be played because they're just too lazy. Or maybe they feel like a pro player this way. I just hope none of you watching are these type of people, but if you guys are, just don't play a shooting game with me.
Yo, I tell you, don't be like those kind of people that likes to just stay on the spawn zone and then just kill you. I see a lot of people like this playing Call of Duty Mobile. They like literally you spawn and they just hit you from the back.
And then
Okay.
because the spawn takes like a few seconds, few minutes to change, right? Every time you
Yeah.
come back, right, he's still sitting there with his like, you know.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Hit it. Okay, let's read some comments. Shufe, who do we got right now?
Okay, let's see. What do you guys think about the game of the year? Alright, I want to see what you guys say. Fuset said that
It's
he
fused.
thinks
Fused.
Fused. Oh,
Fused.
Fused. Okay. Sorry, I butchered your name, man. But okay, he said Ghost of Tsushima and Little Nightmares 2. Oh, have you guys played Little Nightmares 2? I have it in Steam.
I haven't.
I don't even know
It's
what game
quite
it is.
cute. Yeah, I like it. But is it released this year? I'm not sure.
I'm not so sure myself. Zakwan Ismi said FF7 remake for the win.
I think
I'm sure he's playing it right now.
Fufu said is Half-Life Alex here? Yep, it is.
we already mentioned it.
Yeah.
Ada says, who knows Indonesian game Dread Out 2? I heard a lot about Dread Out. I haven't checked it out yet, but I heard a lot of good things about
I played the first one. I didn't play the second one, and I hope it's good.
Halia said Metal Slug XX.
Metal Slug XX, no way.
Why not?
Who said me pick Ghost of Tsushima?
Fused, guys.
Fused?
Fused.
Sorry, I butchered your name as well, like Shufi.
All right, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna read your comments because we're gonna be having like a really long discussion about this whole Game of the Year award.
Yes.
Debating about this, but first we gotta take a selfie. I mean, invite
What?
us. I mean, the selfie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I feel like today's discussion, right, is gonna be a lengthy one. But I feel like, it's always the three of us, and I feel like we need one more person to join our discussion.
Of course.
Right? Yes. So today we have a special guest with us, and he is a streamer on Facebook. All right, and let's welcome Maxhaze.
Maxhaze!
Woo!
Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Oh, why is he looking like?
He's acting like he's
yeah.
a dude.
Oh.
Hello, what's up,
Hey,
guys?
hi, what's up? How are you?
Max,
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Just now I saw a comment from, I can't remember, but this guy said that bring Maxhaze in the stream and tambahkan gaji, like rank up your salary or something like that. I was looking at it just now.
I think a lot of people have been waiting for him to come in because they're like, "Where's Maxhaze? Where's Maxhaze? We're waiting."
Ni Muhammad Afandi, we want Maxhaze, naikkan gaji Maxhaze.
Max, I remember. Okay, so if anybody doesn't know, Max says, the reason we bring him in here today is not because he's just a gamer. He plays the kind of games we're going to be talking about. He's a variety streamer.
Yes.
So he's going to be, having a lot of experience with all the single player games that we talk about.
Yeah.
Plus, we worked together on fighting games before, so he's a.
Yeah, we did on Fight Club.
Yeah, but I would still consider myself a better fighting game player, but
Guys, just
might as
look at his background. Look at how many game stuff he had at the back. Like, it's crazy. Look at ours. Like,
look, it's just an empty wall, bro.
I'm seeing Goku at the back, so I'm guessing that you're a big fan of Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
you guys have the
Just so
same
you know,
taste in
Max,
games.
I butchered Faraz and Chufi last season.
Oh wow! Are you?
Hey, we have a lot of time to train, okay? Now that I have a Switch and Faraz might get a Switch, maybe not. Yeah, like.
But you guys playing Fighter Z on Switch?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
What? Get it?
I have it on Steam too. Okay.
Max, before we go in, what have you been up to, man, these days? Because I know you've been in the fighting community. I know you stream, but because of the whole pandemic, what are you doing nowadays?
Basically same old. Cause we're gamers. We're basically at home.
You've been like keeping up for this, as a gamer, finally I can, do my stuff, stay at home. And,
I was born to do this.
I was born to contribute to the society.
People ask me to stay home, and I am staying home.
So what game are you playing right now?
Currently, I am wasting my life away in Final Fantasy VII.
Woo!
It is gonna be my top pick for Game of the Year for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Snap.
oh,
If you were to pick two, like we did, like one more as well.
The second one is a bit hard. If we're going for nostalgia a bit, it's gonna be Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2. All right.
But since we still don't really know what's going on with Ghost of Tsushima, I am going to put that in as well.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
because they did show gameplay, but it's only like
Yeah, but
a
but it
bit.
looks but based
It's
on
like
the
10 seconds.
but based on the
All the other
graph,
things are cutscenes.
but
I
based
mean,
on
I think it's
yeah.
good, right? That they don't show everything so that you don't know what to expect.
No, I mean the game is coming out already in June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be, dude. For Cyberpunk, there's like a 40
So you have to at
minute
least
gameplay.
know how the gameplay is.
based on the graphic,
Would you buy something
yeah,
that you
it's
don't
crazy.
know of?
I mean, yeah, that's true also. Like.
I look at one time, right? The graphic, it feels like my PS4 is gonna just blow out. Like it's insane.
That's why I think maybe these games, right, when they come out, just like The Last of Us, when they come out, they usually release a next gen version if it's really good and if it has a lot of attention. So I think let's start the discussion. Who's gonna start with? Okay, so Max, what we're gonna do is we're gonna debate our topics, as in we're gonna debate which game we think is gonna be game of the year, and we're gonna see who wins the debate. The people in the comments are gonna be the judge. You ready?
Sure.
Okay, who's gonna start, guys?
I think Shufei. Yeah, Shufei. What do you think? Or maybe
Do I talk about my top two right now?
Wait, you want Faraz? You want to go first?
I'll go first. I don't mind, man.
Okay,
I'm ready.
Sure.
I was born ready. Max, you watching me? Max, you watching me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, all right. Y'all watching me? Shufei, y'all watching me? You got me?
Sure.
All right.
Go on.
Get ready for them fun facts coming your way.
Let's do this.
The Last of Us 2. The reason I chose The Last of Us 2 is because The Last of Us 1 was amazing. More than just amazing. Okay, all right, no, but serious stuff. The story, if you guys don't know The Last of Us, right? It's from Ellie and Joel. All right, it's two characters where when they start out, it's sort of like this.
Joel or Joe? Can't remember.
Joel. Yeah, so basically it's in a post-apocalyptic world where, you know, there's zombies and stuff like that, but the zombies are like a little bit different than Resident Evil life. It's not the same. Basically what happens is you know how the zombie world works, the post-apocalyptic world works. You know, the dad is like, you know, with the I don't want to spoil the full story in case you guys haven't played it. Technically, he finds this little girl, and she's really annoying. She's rude and stuff like that. But throughout the entire journey, which I don't want to spoil again, you create a bond between these characters from annoying to becoming a father to a daughter relationship. And you feel every single part of the story and the views, the sceneries, the things that happen in the middle. It made me almost cry just playing the game. It's the first game that I ever bought an expansion pack for to see what's the last part of the story. Yes. It's the first and the only game that I actually bought an expansion pack for. The views, okay, I'll just tell you this one part that was my favorite. I'm pretty sure Mods and Maxhaze remember this. If you guys played the game, let me know. Shufei, you haven't played the game, right?
No, not the second one though.
Which
it
part?
starves you so much of nature.
Yeah.
It starves you so much of nature and like beauty. And this one part, you're just walking after like many hours in the game, and then suddenly there's just one small part that is green, and there's like two giraffes walking, you know, because you haven't seen life. You haven't seen, you haven't
At the
seen
university,
life. Exactly. And you just watch that part, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen like animals and you know.
Believe me, the game was a bit ahead of that time because it was out on the PlayStation 3. And when it was out on the PlayStation 3, everybody blew their mind out, man. It was insane.
It was crazy. So this is why I like, you know, this game a lot. So I think The Last of Us 2 is going to be more amazing because it follows the story of the girl when she's grown up. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's going to come out hopefully May.
Yeah.
But they might
it's
delay
not
it.
coming out May.
I'm pretty
It
sure
got delayed, right?
It got delayed.
It might be
November.
May or
November,
next
I
year or next 20 years, depends.
If I'm not mistaken, it was November, I think.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's The Last of Us 2.
Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, the concept of Cyberpunk, if you guys don't know, is basically future and low life combined together. So it's the futuristic lifestyle where there's like robots and stuff, but the social order has dropped to like the minimum, which means like there's sex, drugs, violence, everything, right? All over the place. Like the GTA boosted up by like, you know, 20 times. Yeah. So it's amazing because this game is by the developers from CD Projekt Red, which is the guys behind The Witcher 3. And we talked about how much The Witcher 3 won more than 251 awards. So this game, okay, Witcher 3 is described as being horizontal, as in you can just explore so much land. This game, they said not only can you explore horizontal, you can go vertical. So all the skyscrapers, except the few ones which are inaccessible, most of them you can go all the way up, all the way down. Like the map is huge. Everything is customizable. There is so many NPCs around you, so every single interaction counts. And there's Keanu Reeves in the game, yo. I mean, what more do you guys want? I'm done.
I don't know, man.
God.
I don't know. Well, I gotta admit, The Last of Us 2 can be the game of the year.
I think so also.
But I have my own pick. I'm gonna talk about it in a bit.
Okay, so like I've never played The Last of Us, right? But I've heard a lot about it. Like, yeah, I've seen the characters, but I've just never played it lah. So I can tell and I can see why people would think that this game is like, the game of the year. Like if they were to come up with a part 2. Yeah.
It's just because the character development and the narrative of the game is so good.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes you feel that you want to know more about the character. Like for example,
it's lovable.
When you finish Last of Us 1 and now they announced Last of Us 2, they showed on the trailers, whatever. You haven't seen much of Joel yet in the trailer.
True,
So
yes.
you actually want to know what is going on. Is he still alive? Is he not? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Is he just a ghost in Ellie's head nowadays?
Yeah.
So you just gotta watch out.
And the last thing I want to say is it's combined with amazing graphics and great gameplay, which is exactly what you want from a game, right? So.
Okay, so before we continue with Mods, because Mods gonna go next, we're gonna talk about the top 3 worst people to have in your team. The top 2 right now, okay?
One.
Yeah, this is the second one. So
Faras, Muaz, and
let's
Shufi.
bring in.
No way.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
Top 3, Faras, Muaz, and Shufi.
The top 3 worst teammates you can get.
Let's check it out. For the top
Let's
2.
check it out, guys.
Alright, so for top 2, I'm sure you guys know these kinds of players, especially if you play games like Fortnite or PUBG. These guys are the thieves in the game. They literally pick up everything you are about to pick up, and even when you're dead, they walk over to your dead body with no respect, no hesitation, and they pick up everything you've got. And the problem is, even when they get their full set of items, they're completely useless. So I don't understand the point of having teammates like this.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Is
You
there
guys
a
know.
Are you a thief in game, Faras?
I'm guilty. I mean, like when I see amazing loot, I'll go and take it.
Faraz. Remember when we played PUBG back then when you were streaming? We were
Yes.
streaming, and then you were attacked, and I managed to kill someone, and I loot that guy first before I pick you up, dude.
Yes, that's the kind of person you're. Okay,
I'm
Max
that
said,
thief.
in case you don't know what it is, the top 2, this is one of the worst teammates you can have, is a guy who will even come over to your dead body, even if your guy's a friend, and loot everything you've got and just leave you alone. You know, it's the thief guy that loots literally every single thing.
The thieves.
All right, so back to our topic. All right, let's just read through the comments for a little bit if they have anything to say about Faraz's pick.
There's a lot of people commenting right now.
Yep. Okay, they say that Sean said that Resident Evil 4 is on Remake 2. And some
Resident Evil 4 is in Capcom's plan on remakes. Yeah.
Yeah, then Muhammad
gonna go
Taufik, he
Veronica.
said that I can't wait for The Last of Us 2. And wait, let me see. He
Fazil.
also said that Shufei, you've wasted your life if you're not playing Last of Us. I think I should start, honestly. Yeah, I should.
We have Fazil Lionheart. I like that name because it's from Final Fantasy VIII. Resident Evil 3 is a good game, but it's too short, plus less puzzle. Yeah, that's one thing.
Fufu said Faraz has taken my buff sometimes. It means he's a thief.
Hey, okay, I guess it does count. It's not always about loot. It's always about buff, loot, anything you can steal from your friends. Okay, what game do we have next,
Yeah,
guys?
usually you only steal from friends
Yeah.
because it's your friend.
Yeah.
You want to steal from your friend. You don't want to steal from someone you don't know because
No, but like, don't you feel like if you
don't
play
want
with
your
your
friend
friend? No, but don't you feel like if you play with your friend will be like, oh, okay, you can take it. But if you play with a
No.
stranger,
For
he'll be like,
example,
no, it's
if I
mine.
play with someone I don't know, if I did something, he's gonna get annoyed. If I did it to Faras, he's gonna get annoyed, but it's gonna be funny
Yeah, true.
because
true.
we can talk
Can we
about
kick
it later.
Maxhaze out of the stream right now, guys. You know, it's easier here. We can just mute your webcam. You'll mute it all.
Okay, let's proceed.
Yeah, okay.
So next one.
What's your pick? And why
Oh.
do you think these two are your picks?
Obviously, I'm gonna pick Final Fantasy VII Remake, and let me tell you why. I'm gonna show you a video, and you can talk about it in a bit. Let's show the viewers the video on why we all think that Final Fantasy VII Remake can be the game of the year. Let's check this video out.
If you want to see Maxhaze's toys, we gotta show it afterwards. I Actually, want to see all your toys, man.
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
You can see everything, I think.
And later we ask. Okay. After.
Pretty sure you guys can see everything from.
It's like the webcam is like small, that's why.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this video?
Wait, is it like
for me to pick up? Maybe it's the Final Fantasy.
is it early or not?
Not
I am-
really.
Hey, no lah.
Bruh.
Yeah, but as you guys can see right now, everybody went crazy. On Final Fantasy VII when they first announced it.
Yeah?
So yeah, look at that guy, dude.
Wait, we're
Just
not back yet. Mats, we're not back. The video got sound.
But we're there right now. we're
Okay, we are back. We're back. We're back.
We're
everyone.
back.
Alright.
yes. All right. So Farah Shufei.
Yeah.
Well, Max is gonna be with my side. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take my side. Look at that, yo! Everybody went crazy when they announced it at E3. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. It was
Okay,
that
can
long.
you tell me one thing? Because I've never played any of the Final Fantasy series. What makes them so great? I think Max and both of you have played it, so any of you can
Right.
answer it.
The reason why, when back in the 90s, that was actually not the first JRPG game, but that was the first JRPG that went global. The whole world, not the whole world, basically the majority of
Actually,
people was
just-
playing it.
In an easier way to say it, they set the standard.
They set the
Is
standard.
it Final
That's right.
Fantasy 10 or is it another one?
Seven.
Seven.
Oh, okay.
It came out on the PlayStation 1 and it was awesome. It was so good.
Yeah,
Right?
It was
And-
like
and-
23 years ago. Yeah.
33 years.
What,
It was crazy.
23?
33. Yeah, it was
Okay,
crazy.
okay. No wonder why the remake is so famous.
Yeah, so the problem is that Square Enix, they keep like showing all this sneak peek of Final Fantasy VII. I think from Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core on the PSP that they're gonna remake the game. So everybody keep telling ourselves like, okay, they're gonna remake the game. Then 4 years ago at E3, they announced the game and everybody went crazy, more than Final Fantasy 15, right? And yeah, it's
15 sucked.
but 15 was okay. It was okay.
Actually, what's the difference?
It was the worst Final
7
Fantasy
and
ever made.
15. No, I feel like there's different numbers, right?
So it's like this. Final Fantasy 7, all the Final Fantasy is actually with a different storyline, but it's actually happened in the same.
It's easier for
same
you to
world.
know. The title is final. So for every number, it's a final.
It's a final, yeah.
Okay.
Unless
So-
there's a part A, part B
Just two things.
for that
Shufei.
number.
Everything is happening in the same world. It's just that different timeline, and it revolves around a crystal or something. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay,
But-
I've only played Final Fantasy X, the
But
remastered
but the
version.
reason why
Yeah.
people love it is because of the drama, the love story, and it's a good story. It's a good story, and yeah, that's why I'm picking Final Fantasy VII Remake because the graphic is good, the battle system they change it a bit, but they also keep it a bit classy at the same time, and they change the story a bit. And
Okay.
some of the characters, yeah.
Okay, because Max, you also played it, right? Why do you like the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Play the game.
Are you asking based on the original back in 97 or are you asking on
maybe
the
you can
remake.
Yeah, maybe you can compare. You can
you can
compare
compare the old and the new one. Like, what do you
Yeah.
think about it?
I mean, like Final Fantasy VII, for me, when I played it back when I was 12, it was so good compared to. I mean, it's different compared to all the other games. I think Final Fantasy is one of the first RPGs I got into. So, because when you were a kid, okay, you kept playing things like action games, fast-paced games. So when you suddenly change into
A more
more of a
story-driven.
slower game, which is more into turn-based combat, it felt very different. So the mechanics was good because there were a lot of enemies. You had to learn. You had to know the combat. There's magic. There's materia. There's summons.
The
there's a lot of
weapons.
stuff. And then
my
the
gosh.
character developments for each Final Fantasy. Again, character development always just blows my mind for every game.
Even with Final Fantasy 15. the characters development with the
The
friends.
character development was okay for
yeah.
15, yeah.
But the
That
story was
I can agree. The
yeah.
story was a bit here and there, but character development wise.
What about the battle
you
system?
had to buy the DLC to learn more about the character development for 15.
For the 7? Yeah. The battle system.
Okay, the battle
everything?
system for 7, I feel is good. For 7 Remake, for purists, some purists they might hate it because they wanted it to be
The
a
classic,
turn-based game.
Turn-based game.
But if you like Final Fantasy and you like action games, you're gonna like the remake. It's fast pacing and you can switch to every character during combat. It's not like when you played 13. You cannot choose who you want to pick. You can only choose the leader, and the other twos are gonna be controlled by the AI. So for the remake, you can swap your characters in combat. You have combos in the game, and you still have the materia system, which is very good.
So it
Minor
combines like
detail,
everything.
minor detail in the game. If you look closely to the weapons, you can see what materia you are equipping in the weapons, and you can see it in the cutscene as well.
All right, wait. Faraz and Shufei might be a bit lost when it comes to materia. Let me explain what materia is. So materia is
It's a
mostly...
ball.
Yeah, it's a ball that you can put on your weapon, and it can gives you magic, curing ability. and all
Oh,
the
okay,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
So in the comments, right, someone said that he saw that on your Instagram you bought a Final Fantasy VII figurine, and he
Brandon.
he said, can Max show his figurine from Final Fantasy VII?
That one?
This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that
with the-
on?
It's technically the first class edition for Final Fantasy VII Remake. So you get it by purchasing the first class edition.
So I'm guessing.
Wow.
What? How do you manage to? How you manage to get all that? What with the PKP is
It's
happening
called
right now?
pre-order or delivery.
Oh, no, because I think a lot of people are also pre-ordering, but I think Square Enix kind of like announced recently on their social media saying that some of the games.
Some countries might get delayed.
Oh, I guess
Okay.
you're the lucky ones.
Max, I got a question. Are you the type that doesn't touch your figurines, or can we see it?
No,
Like,
we can.
Can we? Okay, I want to see it, man.
I want to see it. Dude, it looks so awesome, man. And let's read a bit of the comment. I'm looking at one comment here. Adip Alex says here, cause Square Enix was ahead of its
It was time. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
Adip's a gamer too, bro. He knows this shit.
Oh, look at that. Look at the bike, dude. This is from...
Oh,
Wait, this is not from Adventure. Oh, yeah, this is from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, that looks really good.
I want a bike like that. Don't they like make bikes like this anymore?
Not gonna adjust Cloud. I'm just gonna leave him there.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's perfect, dude.
You know, I know some people that buys figurines, right? But they never take it out of the box.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I always think
Wait,
that
wait,
This is
wait.
actually quite huge.
Max, do you watch Advent
can't-
Children?
He can't
he
hear
can't
you.
hear you, bro. He doesn't have headphones.
Oh, do you watch Advent Children?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I'm guessing the remake they changed it a bit that correlates with Advent Children because I was a bit lost with Advent Children. So I think so.
Advent
yeah.
Children, you can just consider it like 1 year after or 2 years after the game, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. But that's a nice bike, dude. That's a nice bike.
Okay, Max, put it back. Come back. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
come back. So what I can see there, there's also Jill Valentine. There's Dragon Ball Z.
He has a lot.
He has a
He's got a
lot.
lot.
I honestly wish that in the future I would have a collection like his. Yeah.
I think I need money for that first. We need money
Exactly,
for that.
exactly why I say in the future.
Each figurine costs around 200 to 150 ringgit or even more. The bigger, the more expensive it is.
Okay, Mats, let's continue with your other pick.
Yeah,
That's
my
it too,
other
right?
pick would definitely be Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know, man. Usually games like this, I mean, let's look at the stats. Last year was Sekiro. Sekiro managed to grab a lot of awards and won a lot of nominations.
You know why? There wasn't that many games last year.
Oh, so you're saying the competition is higher lah.
that
this
is
year.
No, I don't
But
mind Sekiro winning because I do feel it is a very good game.
Yeah.
It's just that there were not many competition. I mean, like big titles to be.
Titles last year.
Okay, let me ask you this, okay? Let's say if Sekiro came out this year and was
It's gonna
competing
lose.
with all the... Really?
Yeah.
That's what you think?
I would say it would lose as well.
Yeah,
There's so many
every
things.
every single time when they come up with a game like the Souls,
Even if it came out in 2018, it would lose. 2019 was their year.
Okay,
They
okay.
came out
okay.
2018, 2020, they would lose.
They come out the game at a very nice time actually.
Like 2018, there was God of War, Spider-Man,
War,
Red Dead
Spider-Man.
Redemption.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What do they have in 2019 last year? Sekiro?
There's
What
nothing.
else? There's
There's
nothing.
nothing. There's not much.
nothing
There's not much.
major.
Okay. There was Resident Evil 2, but Resident Evil 2 is not the kind of game that can win that particular spot. There was Devil May Cry 5.
That's
Again,
true, yeah.
those kind of games, they can win the smaller titles like Action Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 1. Horror, survival, or not survival horror, just horror Game of the Year.
Horror game of
Or
the year.
nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2. That's all.
But for game of the year, it cannot win.
Yeah, for the big one, they cannot win it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm putting Ghost of Tsushima. Just reason why, perhaps I don't know yet, but it might have a very good storyline, and the battle system is actually not bad, but the graphic is just too amazing, man. So we'll see.
Yeah,
That's my
we'll
pick.
see. All right, so before we get into mine and why I think these two should be the game of the year, let's throw to our top 3 worst type of people to have in your team. So this
Here's
is
number
the
1.
top 1. Yes.
And for the top one, we have the rush type. There's no way you've never experienced this, and if you haven't, it is probably you. These are those people who like to rush in, thinking there's some Rambo player, gets annihilated, and gets killed every single time and complains, "Where was my team? Why didn't you back me up?" Worst thing is when they're the problem and they go AFK. Literally the worst people you can have on your team.
Rush time. Don't rush, guys.
Yeah, oh my god, I hate people who do that. It's like, wait, they just walk out solo, like, and then he gets killed. Like, why? Can't you just wait for your team?
Doesn't matter if you play FPS or you play Dota, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
People like
it's
to
the
rush.
same thing.
I
Same
am
thing.
guilty of this. Which is why I do not play Assassin in MOBAs, because I literally just go in. I played one game last night. I was playing Natalia in Mobile Legends, and I walked right into the enemy. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes. That's why I play tank, because if anybody
Yeah.
goes to
No,
survive.
sometimes it's just fun. You just want to reset your mind. You feel it boring. Oh, I've just been sitting here camping. What? I'm just gonna rush this. If I
No.
win, I win. I lose, I lose.
No, the problem is
Rambo mode.
when you
Leroy
play
Jenkins.
when you Leroy Jenkins. The problem is when you play games like this and then you thought that everybody have the same mindset. If I go in, everybody's gonna go in. That's not gonna happen, bro.
Never.
Okay, so let's get back to topic. Okay, so for me, I have my top 2, but one of the top 2 that I have is gonna be in a separate category. So I'm gonna talk about the other one first. So one of my picks is Valorant. Okay, the reason
Valorant.
why I think Valorant is going to be the top game of the year is because, like, it's just the statistics. You can see how many people are so hyped about it, and honestly, I really want to try the game. I just haven't got the chance to get the beta key yet, so that is the only thing that's stopping me right now. But honestly, I am really anticipating for this game to come out. And okay, so I read about this online, right? So there's this Reddit user, he found a way to play the game on a tablet, and it's like, can you imagine if you can play Valorant on the tablet and the PC at the same time? Like,
That
it's
would
crazy.
be okay. That would be really cool.
But
Really awesome. But
it's
I
not gonna
don't-
be unbalanced.
No, it's not that. It's just the game, because the concept, right? The main part of the game is like CS:GO, so it's for pro sort of players who are looking for that pro sort of FPS scene. On
Yeah.
mobile and iPad, I don't think you're gonna have that.
No. If it's gonna be crossover, there will be a bit of a problem. If you're fighting against people on the PC, if you're using an iPad, then-
Maybe maybe it can be separate, like PUBG and PUBG Mobile. You don't know that.
Yeah, it's
So
not
I
gonna be
think
cross.
yeah, it's not
games
really
like that,
cross lah, but it's like,
better.
can you imagine if they have 2 different platforms? That would be
And
cool.
then the mobile scene is gonna be big in Asia, and the PC scene is gonna be
In
big
the
in
West.
the West.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So I think Valorant is a really good candidate lah. Okay,
I got
so yep, and then the next one that I want to talk about, this one is my
Oh
pick
my
and also 360's predicted game of the year. Okay, we talked about this. Okay, all of us
Wait,
talked about
before you
this.
say anything, Max, I recommend you leave.
I'm so
and if you
sorry.
don't-
I apologize.
Actually, I'm not agreeing, nor am I disagreeing with Shufe.
No,
because
she hasn't even mentioned her.
But he knows what I'm gonna talk about. That's the thing.
Based on our reaction, he knows already.
All right, so I'm just gonna say it. Okay, so 360's predicted game of the year is Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Okay, I just said it.
Wait, Maxhaze, what were you gonna say about this?
no, nothing. I do think it's a good game. It's just
It's not your preferred
not-
game, right?
no. I do enjoy those kind of games. I do feel that I would get lost in tons of hours in the game. It's just that
Yeah.
I don't. There are things you need to look on to get game of the year.
Understand?
There's gameplay, character development, story,
Yeah.
and so on.
Graphic and
Okay, let me
So
justify why.
the less
I
you
say
have,
it.
the less you have on your plate, the harder for you to win game of the year. Unless
that's
you
true.
might win the smaller categories, not
the big ones.
Understand. Okay, but to justify why I say so is, okay, so one, right, is that it has sold more than 2.6 million physical copies in the first 10 days, you know. And like previous episodes, we've also mentioned that, you know, the Nintendo Switch sold out, the Animal Crossing cartridge sold out because of COVID-19. People are buying it just for the game.
To kill
Like people are
time.
buying the Switch, yeah, for the game. It's not like they bought the
Pokemon
game.
Sword at the time.
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
win.
But like, oh my god, this game is phenomenal. It's like, I don't know how to explain. Okay, so like normal games, right? Like, okay, like normal games, usually gamers go and buy, right? But this game, you don't have to be like a long-time gamer to enjoy this game. You get what I mean? So I feel like the audience, like the pool of people that are going to play this game is not just you know,
Everybody
That's
played
the
Solitaire.
games.
Didn't win anything.
I don't know, man, but like, oh my god, like, okay, I don't know how to explain to y'all, lah, okay, but Animal Crossing, there are a lot of people like talking about it, and it's like everywhere, you know, like there are 38 million tweets about the game.
Wait 1 second. Okay, Maxhaze wants and me. We will wait and listen. Explain why. Because I know you have a few reasons why you think it's the best game. Honestly, before she said it to me, I like she told me a few of them. Honestly, I didn't agree, but when she told me, I kind of changed my mind. So I want everybody in the who's watching the stream right now to listen and see.
Yeah, so I feel okay. Animal Crossing, right? It's not just limited to like gamers, you know, like not just gamers are playing it. Like even like normal people who don't usually play games are playing this game. And okay, it's like for example, right? I've read an article. Okay, I think they will show it somewhere here.
Mhm.
This game has become a phenomenon in the fashion industry. There are fashion brands, like, you know how you can make like your own like outfits
Supreme,
in Animal
no?
Crossing, right? Okay, so for example, right, 100 Thieves, like the brand that Faraz mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
they legit made every like costume, like every design of their launch
Yeah.
Okay.
for
The
in
photo is
Animal
actually-
Crossing, yeah, like digitally on
You guys
Animal
can see the
Crossing.
photo as well right now. So that's
Yeah,
can you
it's
buy
crazy.
it or how do you get those? Do you buy
Okay,
it
so
or-
there's a
You can create
code.
yourself.
You
Yeah.
just enter the code and you can redeem the shirt or
Oh,
the outfit that
free?
you want. It's free, yeah.
Free.
It's cool, so cool. So can you imagine how marketing can be like on Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
And you can even make your own like shirts. Like you can make like DC, like if you like Iron Man or whatever, like Batman. You can make those shirts for yourself. It's so great. Like the possibilities, like the creativity in this game is endless. Yeah, that is how like cool it is, you know. Like you don't have to limit yourself to what the game has to offer you in, yeah, like you get what I mean.
Got it. Got
you
it.
can
Got it.
you can make your own stuff. It's cool. And
Okay.
okay, so
No,
I read
I'm-
about this.
And
Sorry?
I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just that,
Mm.
again, it's not my pick or
Yeah, I understand.
for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I
is a good
understand.
game.
Yeah. But I think the reason why I'm saying this is because I guess the scale of how many people are playing this lah. Yeah,
I think, okay.
my-
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the thing I think we all give our opinions. I think honestly I didn't agree that it was supposed to be Game of the Year first, but then when I realized because of the time right now and how the whole world is on shutdown, this game connected so many people that otherwise they wouldn't be connected.
Exactly.
Right? Different age, different race, different sex.
Okay.
So this is, I think, what the game is doing. I think, Shufei, you had a photo of a grandma that was playing like.
Yeah. So let's show the picture right
You
here
have a photo? Oh,
somewhere. Yeah, so this grandmother, right, she's 88 years old, you know, and she loves Animal Crossing. So the previous Animal Crossing that she played, it was the New
On the
Leaf.
3DS.
Yeah,
3DS.
she played on the 3DS and she played like 3,500 hours on it. And
you got-
recently,
She got
recently
time. She got
her,
a lot of time.
yeah, it's crazy, right? So recently her family like raised like money to get her like the New Horizons version. Oh, and see, she has her own like Switch now. Oh, it's
Okay.
like, yeah, can you imagine a grandma playing this game? Like, it's so cool, man. Like, you don't have to
It's
be
like
like,
this.
yeah.
I just want to say this.
Mm.
Animal Crossing might not be the game of the year, all right? But it is the game of the year amongst all of the fans out there. It won everybody out. But
Yeah.
it might not
You
be.
can even say the same for Final Fantasy VII. For every Final Fantasy fan, that is going to be Game of the Year. For
That's
every
true.
for
Yeah.
every fan of Last of Us 1, they're going to say Last of Us 2 is going to be Game of the Year.
Mm.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
hard for like some people to be unbiased.
Unbiased,
Yeah,
true.
understand. But I guess, in my opinion, it's just that, you know, people are buying the Switch just for this game. Imagine they don't usually play games and they're just buying this game for Animal Crossing. That's how like influence this
The
game
game
I
has
have
got.
this.
Yeah.
It only has one game.
Okay.
Wait, let me guess.
Which
Let
game,
me
which
guess.
game? Super Mario Bros.
No, Tetris.
That's
Is it Chicky Towers or like the Tetris 99?
Tetris
Why is
99.
Tetris 99?
Oh, because I have that too.
I bought this to play Tetris 99, so it doesn't matter. Nah, I'm joking with you. I bought it
But I mean,
for
like, you're a
Pokemon.
gamer, ma. Yeah,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you
I
game
bought
on
it for
other
Pokemon.
consoles.
Am I
anyway.
the only one who doesn't have a Switch?
Yes.
I think it's about time, bro.
Hey, you know what?
Okay,
You know
okay.
why I don't? You know why I don't need Switch? Because Adib
Pass.
is right
Pass.
here.
Adib Alex said here, some people say Mobile Legends will be
Best device for gaming. And
Wait, okay, so I have another article. Okay, so there's so many articles about Animal Crossing. It's crazy.
you were
Okay, so-
researching for days, huh?
No, it just pops up and then I'll just read it. Okay, so there's this couple, right? They were supposed to get married like in one of these months, but because of COVID-19 they couldn't. And you know what? They had their wedding in Animal Crossing, you know. It's so cute. Like, is there a picture? I inserted a
I had
picture
a
right
friend
here.
who got married in Final Fantasy 14, and then they got
Yeah.
married in real life.
Yeah, it's damn cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know.
They had-
Depends on which year
No,
they is
because
lah,
Final
but
Fantasy 14,
I know.
It's an online game.
it's an online game,
Yeah.
an MMO, and they have a chapel there, and you have to book the chapel for the weddings. You have to send invites, RSVP, so the date is fixed in the game itself. And my friend and his current wife did it, and 1 year later they got married in real life.
Actually, yeah, true lah. Last time Maple Story also you can get married, right?
So
yeah,
okay.
when you say like you can get married in the game, it's like it's not new.
How about
yeah,
this?
it's not
Thing
new lah, but
a
it's
lot
cute
of
lah,
games you can
know.
get married.
Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
the only
cute
thing
lah.
new-
Ah, okay, it's cute.
Wait, is this for Animal Crossing or Story of Seasons? I think either one you can get married with the same sex. That is gonna be new. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that'll be
that'll be really
but-
new.
Okay, how about this, guys? Since we have two games on discussion right now, we got Final Fantasy and we got Animal Crossing. Everybody in the comments, y'all been commenting the entire time.
We're looking at it right now.
Yeah, choose one. Would you say Final Fantasy or Animal Crossing is the game of the year for you guys? We'll be reading them right now. Let's go.
Shahir
I mean-
Ashraf said, I think it's too early to choose game of the year though.
Yeah,
but it's a
it's-
prediction.
it's
It's more of a
just prediction,
prediction.
I mean,
lah.
like you
Yeah.
can predict the game of the year from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
from just the announcements of this year, you can already predict what is gonna be top 5, top 10.
Yeah, true.
True.
And there's one thing as well, guys. You have to know, because of how the pandemic is going, we don't know like how long or when these games are coming out. That's why we wanted to do this to sort of, have an idea of what games we're gonna see, and hopefully they come out this year, man. I don't know.
Hey, but you know, there's one thing that you can't do in Final Fantasy that you can do in Animal Crossing when you get married. You can design your own wedding dress. That is a big thing for girls.
All right,
Just
Shufei,
say it.
but have you seen Tifa in Final Fantasy VII though? Oh,
but you're gonna look.
But can y'all kill
No.
zombies in Final
Have you seen
Fantasy?
Cloud in a dress though? That is the
have you seen Cloud in a dress though? Yes.
yeah. I mean, that is the
The highlight
This
of
year,
the
I mean, like this year, Cloud might win best male character
Male
of
character.
the year. Might, but he will win female character of the year.
I can't believe it. And because when I saw the trailer, everybody was like, so when can we see Cloud wearing the dress? And then when Square Enix just posted the trailer, I was like, oh my god, it's really happening.
No, because Square Enix knew if
Yeah.
they did not put Cloud in a dress in HD, people will
Gonna be
not
pissed.
buy the game.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, just so you know,
Because
Farash,
everybody bought the game just to see
To see
Cloud,
Cloud
in
wearing
dress. That is the plot of the game.
Farash, Shufei, just so you know, this Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's not the end. There will be a continuation.
Okay.
We're gonna play Final Fantasy 7 for the next 10 years.
I think it's time to have a game walkthrough lah. Okay, once you bring us.
Okay, wait. So in the comments, all right, you all pick one. I pick Fufu. Fufu says ML it is because he has not played any of these other games. ML is the game of the year for him.
Yeah.
Cloud in a dress.
Sam
Everyone's like,
says-
oh.
Sam says Cyberpunk 2077. Yin says
Well.
FF7. What else do we have?
See, Adib said the Switch is being sold out because of Animal Crossing. Exactly.
But I go for FF7 Remake.
Again,
I'm done.
The
I'm
Switch-
done. Adib, I look mad.
this is not the first time the Switch sold out because of a game. When
Yeah, that's true,
Pokemon
that's true.
came out, the Switch sold out.
Yeah, that's true.
Same, because Nintendo itself is a niche crowd. Compared, like a PS4, people sometimes just buy it to watch Netflix.
Right.
Yeah.
But the Switch, if you don't have a particular game you want to play, people don't buy it.
True.
Yeah.
Okay
You don't
lah,
buy
but
Switch to play FIFA. You don't buy Switch to play whatever. You just buy Switch because you want Mario, you want Zelda, you want Pokemon, you want Animal Crossing, stuff like that.
okay lah, but
That's
yeah.
the only window where their sales go up.
True. I agree with you.
Yeah, but all in all, I guess everyone has their own opinions lah. This is very subjective, you know, because like every website, their top games is gonna be different anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's all subjective. So yeah,
it
I
feels like
guess.
she's giving up. Fuck you, man. I don't
No, we just have to end the
I love
episode,
Animal
man.
Crossing.
We're coming to the end of the time, you know.
It's okay, Max. You know the thing is, like, we've been trying to fight over this whole Animal Crossing thing. It's okay.
We cannot win.
No,
We cannot win.
no, again, I am not disagreeing with you, nor am I agreeing. I did say
Understand.
it's a good game. Yeah.
I think we sort of like settled the topic. I think it's a very open thing. We talk about subjective. Everybody came up with their own. But Max, before we say bye bye, can you like tell everybody if
Is there any last word? Yeah.
Yeah.
the last one, and also when do you stream and what games you stream so they can check you out?
I stream daily every day. Roughly 8 to 9 p.m. I'll start. And currently, Final Fantasy VII. I'm just trying to progress and finish the game.
You
And-
want to get the Bahamut, is it?
Bahamut is you just play the game and you'll get it. Don't worry. Plus, for this month, I'm just planning on getting platinum for FF7, and then
Nice.
just rerunning RE3 for speedrun.
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop by your stream one of these days and see if
Definitely.
you can change my mind on the game of the year. All right.
Anyway, me and you should do it because we haven't watched.
Yeah, we should. Okay, so I guess that concludes our episode for today. Thank you so much to everyone who came and talked to us, although we can't read
No problem.
comments. So yeah, thanks guys. See you guys soon. See you in 3 days.
Thank you guys so much. And Max, thank you so much. We'll see you
Yeah,
guys
thank
soon.
you so much,
Bye.
Max, for joining
It
us
was nice
today.
being here.
Thank you, Max.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.